Alright, today we are going to be talking about how to turn our design that we made in Fusion 360 and then colored in Adobe Illustrator into, or put it into the Glowforge. So we'll start out, we'll double check. I'm in my account. I want to take the design I saved from Adobe Illustrator and put it in Glowforge. So I should click this upload button. And the file type is going to be SVG. We should have saved it as an SVG. And so you can see right here, I have the SVG file. And I would hit open. This will normally take about 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm actually not going to do it right now. I've already done it. Once you hit open or upload, it should pop up right here and you can hit open. And then you should see something like this. So this is a view of inside the Glowforge. You should put a brand new piece of wood in the Glowforge, and you will see that right here. You'll see this print button up on the top right, but it's grayed out and it says select material. So the very first thing I need to do is say what material I'm using. And we're going to go over here to where it says unknown. We're going to say medium basswood plywood and hit select. And we'll see that things move around a little bit. If your design isn't totally centered on the wood, you can just grab it and move it around a little bit. And I'm going to bring ours right there. And that looks good to me. And then you need to go through and make sure that all of these are the correct setting. So I'm actually going to start at the bottom with the outline. And this needs to be cut. So if you want to change it, you can click on it. And if for some reason it's not working, you can drag it to the top and then scroll up and click on it. And that is cut. Score is just the mark on the surface. Engrave is the fill down. And ignore means we're going to ignore that because there's sometimes lines we want to ignore. Cut needs to be the last thing. So once you have it as cut, you want to drag it all the way down to the bottom. Make sure it's the last thing. The name, right now I just want the lines to show up, so it should be score. If it's cut, it'll just be a hole. So the only thing you want to be cut is the outline. So this should be score. I'm actually ignoring the lines around my river because I want to fill it in. When we fill it in, you might be tempted to use engrave. And with this wood, it actually goes a little too deep. It kind of burns it and doesn't look very good. So we're actually going to go down to manual. You want the speed to be at 1000. You want the power to be at 30. The power to be at 30. And we want the lines per inch to be at 125. Okay, so speed 1000, precision 30, lines per inch 125. And this will get that nice look that you've seen in some of our examples without taking a ton of time. And if you have it on engrave, it'll take about an hour or an hour and a half, and this will take about 20-25 minutes. Whoops, and that just undid everything I wanted. So 1000, 30, 125. Okay, so that's good, that's good. So I'm going to go through and double check one last time. I've got the engraving at 1030. We've got the name at score. We're ignoring those lines. We've got score and we've got cut. So now we would hit print and it'll load for a second. And the Glowforge will kind of make some noise and adjust. And once this is done, it'll give you a time estimate. If that time is over 30 minutes, you should see me. You also shouldn't hit print until your name comes up on the list. We'll be running a list. So you should not hit print while anyone else's is printing or you will cancel theirs. And we do not want to do that. When you're at this step, when you are ready to hit print, you should come and see me and I'll stamp you off and I'll add your name to the list so that you can print when we're ready. This is just going to take a little bit longer. It's not really that helpful for the video right now. So I'm actually going to hit cancel. But when that happens, when it's finished, it would tell you to go press the blue button. There's a glowing blue button. Oh, it still worked out. Okay, so this will take about 30 minutes to print out. And if I look over at the Glowforge, there's a glowing blue button that I would press to start this. But before you press this, before you hit print, please make sure you come see me to get checked off.